All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. And before we jump into the modern house build, we have a couple new screenshot submissions from our fabulous builder community. And this one's from This. Okay. He's building a town. Everybody's building a town now. That's really cool. And let's see here. It's on the corner of two avenues, a few streets away from the train station. Interior is still a work in progress. Very cool. And the big V. Very nice. Hopefully, we will be able to see the other buildings in this city. So thank you for submitting that. And then George sent in a lighthouse. That is pretty cool. Working on a medieval village here. Also, I don't know if I covered this in the last video, but here's another house with bay windows, which is very nice. And I like the color choices. I'm not sure what texture pack that is, but that works out really cool. And this is a Viking Inn, or the Viking Inn. Very cool. So thank you for sending in those submissions. And you can see all the submissions on my website under photos. There you go. So let us now. Let's see if I can pull this off. Look at that. How seamless. Right. They're all bouncing, except for this one. He's not bouncing. I did fix the lights. And stop bouncing. Not a bouncy house. I retextured my light and added the missing lines of code that allowed me to cut it in a circular saw. Get off my fence. So I'm pretty happy with that. Looks futuristic. So I completely furnished the house. And yeah, let's go take a look. Why not? So, in Chicago, it is 75 degrees, but it's been kind of rainy. I don't mind the rain, but it just needs something here. It my sinuses really go nuts. Go into vehicle mod. There should be some tires. There they are, a tire stack. Because every Ferrari chews up tires. Or do I want to put them in the corner? Just want two. We can put them in the shelf. There we go. They shrunk down. That would be cool. You have a shelf that it shrinks everything down. Kind of like a TARDIS, but for shelving. I don't think I changed anything in here. Put a plant there. And these do come in handy because if you want to store stuff in your house and not keep them in your inventory, that works out pretty cool. It's like an open-faced chest. So there. All right, let's go take a look at what I've did. Because I made a lot of progress on this. Oh, and in the comments, where is it? Violence is fun. There were only 2 days in Chicago last week. Wow, American sounds scary. That's right. In Chicago, we don't need no more than 2 days. 2 days is all you get. So I've had sleep today, so I won't lose my train of thought like I did last time. And yeah, there you have it. So this is the downstairs media room. And we have a cool little bookshelf for reading. Some nice little a computer workstation or gaming. It's one of the big, huge monitors. Where did I get that from? That is from Computer Deco. It's the widescreen. Yeah. And unfortunately, I have to put that there because of the way I built the desk. Oh, well. It works. The one in my famous speakers, I'll show how I made those before. Turn the TV on and yeah, sit on the couch, watch TV. And I did come up with something kind of cool. Made this look two-tone, like it actually has a back to it. I didn't do it on this bathroom. Oh. But that works. So this is the computer room and entertainment room. Turn off TV. Energy conservation. See, I said that word correctly this time. Yeah, and there you have it. Okie doke. Let's go upstairs. Some plant action going on. There's my got some pictures up. There's my china cabinet. I have to figure out whether or not, since I used wood on the floor, it kind of, using a different wood on here kind of looks off. And I wonder if I have any dishes. I don't think in the one mod there is a, okay, there's a plate, and I think steel plate, hazmat chest plate. What is that? Oh, cable plate. How about a bowl? That's not how you spell bowl. Unbaked clay bowl. Let's do a clay bowl. It looks like a dog bowl. So we open this up, and using this, we can put some stuff in here and see how that looks. Oh, that is pretty cool. Okay. Put some plates in that one. And put some more bowls and some more plates. And just to finish the effect, we'll do that. And there's our china cabinet. Oh, that would work. Other than that top with the bowl, let's take those out and put those in instead. That works out perfect. That is pretty cool. All right, that's done. How about that? We don't want to put food in there because that would not work. I wonder if these are the ones. That's cool. All right. So the living room's done. I revamped the fireplace and one of my older house builds. I like that look a lot better. So this room is done. Put some pictures up. Put some, what do you call that? Bracing. Because it is a barn. So it's only natural that it would have bracing. However, I did the bracing like this for a reason. It just gives it some structure. Like it matters. Ah, beautiful views. Place to sit. I have to work on, I want to make a lamp, but I don't want to use the lamps that I have. I wonder, that one lamp. Let's see, we've got a bunch of different ones here. floor lamp. And then I could have sworn there was one in home decor. Where are you? There it is. It's right there, right in front of me. So that's that one. Then that's from Mom and Pop. I would like to use that one. However, I don't like how big it is. So for right now, we'll just use that. That will work. I want to keep it minimal. I don't want to keep adding stuff just to add stuff. So this room is done. And the dining room is done. So we have a table. Just a nice light. That turned out cool. I really like that. Then the hallway, obviously, where you entered the house. And we already saw the bathroom here. Yeah, this is a pretty generic looking bathroom. Then again, I wonder why that did that. Oh, geez. What did I hit? Oh, no wonder. I hit the wrong key. That's what it was supposed to do. Now I have to go back and find my door. So we just use that one. There we go. It's a lot better. I might change the it's not like people are going to be going through here. So I might change the walls on that. I've done that before. And got this accent wall over here in this hallway. Got all my pictures up. Little table here when you come in. Carpet. This is a little carpeted seating area over here. We already saw that. But we come to the first room. And this is really cool. So there you go. It's more like a juvenile, a kid's bedroom or a younger person's bedroom. Futuristic little desk. And a bathroom. Yeah. And the curtains, if you want to get real, how do you spell curtain? That's how you spell it. I don't think I need, the rods won't work. Oh, I can't put them here because I put that on there. That's how they would go. Oh, well. You're just going to have to imagine that they're electronic room darkening curtains. That's because I put this edging on the bed here, and it takes up that node, and that would take up that node. But you know what? It's an imaginary village. So that is how that room turned out. Got some graphics. And then I'm not too happy with this room, the bouncing horse, but this is something in the bathroom, and the shelf. I just put the shelf in the wall, and it creates a really cool. Why can't I talk? Just in wall shelving. And then if you want to get real creative, you can also take a half door, and you can actually, you can actually do some kind of, if I retextured that door, what would be really cool? You make a, take that same half door, but make a mirror out of it. And now you have an in-wall medicine cabinet. Yeah. So that will work. But it's just some ideas of using things that don't necessarily belong. So that is the in-shelf, in-wall shelf with a little plant. It is just too much white in here. I need to change the color, and that's what this room. See, I did it over here too. That looks really cool with a picture of a squirrel. I like squirrels. And the other thing that really, this clock is really big in as a node. That looks more realistic, like a bedside clock. So I'm really digging these item shelves. I wish I had found them a long time ago. So there you have it. There's this room, and I have to do something to dress it up. But this room mainly is because of the windows. Now this one, no, I can't put the curtains here either. Hi, Mr. Horsey. So it's a nice little sitting area. It's a very minimalistic room. Yeah. So let's go up to the upstairs real quick. I've been droning on, and we extended the skylights. Made it really cool. You know, I could. No, I can't because of the wall here. I was going to make all this one color, and you'll see that in a second. So it's just another bedroom with a huge skylight, so you could lay in bed, look up at the stars. There you have it. Overlooks the pool, sitting area, some dressers, and then the bathroom. So this works out pretty cool. In shelf, couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with toilet paper, so I put it in there. But it's got a jacuzzi. There you have it, out of marble. So you're sitting in the jacuzzi, and you're just looking up at the stars at the outside. So that is the master suite and the master bathroom. Then the real cool part, I figured out how to utilize the area above the dining room as an office. So let's go look at, well, you come in here and you have this used to be like a greenhouse in the said barn. So I kept it. Got some bracing going on and a little sitting area. You could sit and just look at the waving trees. Yeah. Okay. And, those are mom and pop furniture couches. That's why you could sit on those. But this is really cool. You got this kind of greenhouse effect going on. And then the office. There you have it. A dream office. And I like yes, I know it's a fake game. But if you could build a room, if you ever sat down and thought about or used any kind of software that does like layouts for furniture and stuff like that, how would you make your ultimate office or ultimate man or woman cave or whatever you want to call it, your dream garage? How would you do it? So this office up here, you get to overlook the greenhouse and the plants. You overlook the fireplace, and then you come out on here and you have your little private deck. I'm probably going to change the, I don't know what I want to change the color to because it's got to match the house. But there's just way too much white baked clay going on. So we have this area out here, which overlooks the pool and the countryside and everything else. Yeah. So that's the house. So this one is done and dusted. And there's some tweaks. I mean, I could put some more carpets and stuff like that. I'm not really happy how that carpet turned out. But if I extend it, I don't know. I have to, these are half nodes that create the border around the carpet. So to pull off the effect that I wanted, that's kind of how it turned out. So I'm happy with it. And the industrial stairs. I love these stairs, but that's how I wanted to do it. I wanted to give that kind of industrial look. like it matters. But there you go. It's a real comfortable. I'm really happy how this turned out. And all the different materials. And then I have more lights out here, which leads down to the little picnic area. And then all the way in the back, because this is all my property. Of course it is. It's my world. So there you have it. And I'm still working on making the world available. I checked out my account over on MediaFire, and that seems to be the best way to do it, because I don't want to really fight with Git or GitHub anymore with trying to figure out where, because they don't like zip files, and they don't like files over 100 megabytes. And the map file alone is, I know it's not that much. It's only 300 megabytes, but you have to do it in a really weird way. You have to zip it and download it separate from everything else in the project. And I don't update the project enough that it warrants having GitHub with revision control and all this other stuff. So I am working on, and the other thing I have to work on is how to pull the passwords out. So if you boot into it, into the world, it's going to ask you, for a password. But if you don't, and you use a different one, whenever you look at a door or anything like that, if you don't own the door, why isn't that one doing it? If you don't own the door, then you can't open it. I don't know why. Maybe I have something turned off. But yeah, so there you have it. Very quick video, which is uncommon for me. I got to do something about sprucing this up a little bit. It's supposed to be a very just nice area to sit. That works. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So that is the new barn conversion house. Yep. Done and dusted. All the interior is done. Now I can move on to something else. I don't know if I'm going to do the, if I'm going to go back out to the medieval world right now, or stay in the modern world and just try to build some more skyscrapers and stuff like that. So I will have to, this would make a great screenshot, considering I always forget. Now, why didn't that turn off? Okay. Chat shown, chat hidden. I think that would make a great, yes, it would. A great thumbnail. Or we can come down here. So hopefully this just gave you some ideas of what you can do in your worlds. All right. So that's going to do it for this episode. This house is done. Oh, I wanted to put something downstairs here. A Tetris machine. Yes, it did. And look, you can carry it around. Wouldn't it be just so cool? Yeah, you carry around a big, like a refrigerator. Not need. Don't put it right there. It's the only place I can put it. I love that thing. Look at that. You can play Tetris on it. Cool. All right. So thank you very much for joining. And until next episode, we were going to just sit here and enjoy the greenhouse. So, yeah. Until next episode, goodbye.